Welcome. Today we are looking at oral English, focusing on stress and intonation. This is a key topic in your English language exams for SS2. Pay close attention. Let us begin. First, let me explain what stress is. Stress is the emphasis placed on a syllable in a word or on a word in a sentence. Stressed syllables are pronounced louder, longer, and with higher pitch. Unstressed syllables are reduced. In many cases, the vowel in an unstressed syllable becomes schwa, Stress is important because it distinguishes words. For example, record noun and record verb have different stress patterns. The apostrophe before a syllable indicates primary stress. In record, the first syllable is stressed. In record, the second syllable is stressed. There are 3 levels of stress in English. Primary stress is the strongest. Secondary stress is weaker. Unstressed is the weakest. In the word education, the stress pattern is education. The third syllable has primary stress. The first syllable has secondary stress. The second and fourth syllables are unstressed. Now, let me explain word stress rules. Word stress is not random. There are patterns. For 2-syllable nouns, stress is usually on the first syllable. Examples: paper, teacher, student, window, table. For 2-syllable verbs, stress is usually on the second syllable. Examples: receive, pray for, decide, repeat, complete. There are exceptions. Answer is a noun and verb. Stress on first syllable. Offer is a noun and verb. Stress on first syllable. For words ending in shon, sian, sian, stress is on the syllable before the ending. Examples: education, television, musician, competition, information. For words ending in ick, ickle, itty, stress is on the syllable before the ending. Examples: domestic, economical, ability, curiosity, simplicity. For compound nouns, stress is usually on the first part. Examples: greenhouse, blackboard, toothbrush, football, raincoat. For compound adjectives and verbs, stress is usually on the second part. Examples: old, fashioned, bad, tempered, understand, over, flow. Now let me explain sentence stress. Sentence stress is the emphasis placed on certain words in a sentence. Content words are usually stressed. Content words include nouns, main verbs, adjectives, adverbs, and negative auxiliaries, don't, can't. Function words are usually unstressed. Function words include pronouns, prepositions, conjunctions, auxiliary verbs, and articles. For example, in the sentence, I will meet you at the station, the stressed words are meet, station. I, will, you, at, the are unstressed. The sentence sounds like, I will meet you at the station. The stressed words are louder and longer. Sentence stress gives English its rhythm. English is a stress-timed language. Stressed syllables occur at regular intervals. Unstressed syllables are squeezed in between. Practice sentence stress by tapping your finger on the stressed syllables. For example, the cat sat on the mat. Tap on cat and mat. The other words are said quickly. Now, let me explain what intonation is. Intonation is the rise and fall of the pitch of the voice. Intonation conveys meaning beyond the words. It can indicate whether a sentence is a statement, a question, a command, or an exclamation. It can convey emotions like surprise, doubt, anger, or happiness. There are 2 main intonation patterns in English: rising intonation and falling intonation. Falling intonation is used for statements, commands, and which questions. The pitch falls at the end of the sentence. Example, I am going home. Statement, sit down. Command, what is your name? Was question. Rising intonation is used for yes-no questions, questions that express surprise, and listing items. The pitch rises at the end of the sentence. Example, are you coming? Yes, no question. You did what? Surprise. I bought apples, oranges, and bananas. Listing, rise after each item except the last. For listing, rise after each item, fall after the last. Now, let me explain fall rise and rise fall intonation. Fall rise intonation is used to express uncertainty, doubt, or politeness. The pitch falls, then rises. Example, I think so. Uncertain. Maybe we could try. Polite suggestion. Rise fall intonation is used to express strong agreement, surprise, or emphasis. The pitch rises, then falls sharply. Example, really, surprise, absolutely, strong agreement. Intonation can change the meaning of a sentence. The same words with different intonation can mean different things. For example, she is here. With falling intonation is a statement. She is here. With rising intonation asks for confirmation. She is here. With rise fall expresses surprise or excitement. Now let me explain how stress and intonation affect meaning. Stress placement can change the meaning of a sentence. Compare I didn't say he stole the money with stress on different words. Stress on I. Someone else said it. Stress on didn't. I did not say it. Stress on say. I didn't say it. I implied it. Stress on he. I didn't say he stole it. Someone else did. Stress on stole. I didn't say he stole it. He may have borrowed it. Stress on money. I didn't say he stole the money. He stole something else. The same words can have many meanings depending on stress. Intonation also affects meaning. A rising tone at the end of a statement can turn it into a question. Example, you are coming, statement. You are coming, question. A rising tone can also express doubt. He is a doctor, doubt. A falling tone expresses certainty. He is a doctor, certainty. Now let me give you practice with word stress. Say these words with correct stress. Paper, teacher, student, window, table, receive, prefer, decide, repeat, complete, education, television, musician, competition, domestic, economical, ability, curiosity, greenhouse, blackboard, toothbrush, old, fashioned, bad, tempered, understand, overflow. Now say them again. Tap your finger on the stressed syllable. Now let me give you practice with sentence stress. Read these sentences. Tap on the stressed words. I will meet you at the station. Stressed, meet, station. She is going to the market. Stressed, going, market. They have been waiting for an hour. Stressed, waiting, hour. He can't come to the party. Stressed, can't come, party. What are you doing tomorrow? Stressed, what, doing, tomorrow. Please pass the salt. Stressed, pass, salt. I haven't seen him since Monday. Stressed, haven't seen Monday. Now let me give you practice with intonation. Say these sentences with falling intonation. I am leaving now. Close the door. Where do you live? Say these sentences with rising intonation. Are you ready? Did you see that? You are coming. Say these sentences with full rise intonation. I suppose so. Maybe we could. I think it's possible. Say these sentences with rise, fall, intonation. Really? Amazing! I can't believe it. Now let me explain common errors with stress and intonation. The first common error is stressing every syllable equally. This makes speech sound robotic. English has strong and weak syllables. Use stress. The second common error is stressing function words. Say, I will meet you at the station, not I will meet you at the station. The third common error is using the same intonation for all sentences. Use falling for statements, rising for yes-no questions. The fourth common error is using rising intonation for statements. This sounds uncertain or questioning. In Nigerian English, rising intonation at the end of statements is common. In Standard English, use falling. The fifth common error is not reducing vowels in unstressed syllables. Say sofa, as, sufa, not, sufa. Say about as about, not about. The sixth common error is placing stress on the wrong syllable. Learn the stress patterns of common words. Use a dictionary if unsure. A common exam question asks you to identify the stressed syllable in a given word. Here is a sample answer strategy. Say the word aloud. Listen for the syllable that is louder, longer, and higher in pitch. Mark that syllable with an apostrophe before it. For example, record, noun versus record, verb. If you are unsure, think of related words. The noun record has stress on the first syllable. The verb record has stress on the second. Another exam question asks you to identify the intonation pattern in a given sentence. Here is your answer strategy. Read the sentence. Determine the sentence type. Statement, WW question, command, falling intonation. Yes, no question. Rising intonation. List. Rise after each item, fall after last. If the sentence expresses surprise or strong emotion, it may have rise fall. If it expresses uncertainty, it may have fall rise. Another exam question asks you to transcribe a sentence phonetically, including stress marks. Here is your answer strategy. First, transcribe each word individually. Indicate primary stress with a vertical line before the stressed syllable. Indicate secondary stress with a lower vertical line. Then combine the words. Remember to link words where appropriate. In connected speech, words are not separate. What are you becomes will teju. Going to becomes gonna. Practice connected speech. Let me give you a quick summary. Stress is emphasis on a syllable or word. Stressed syllables are louder, longer, and higher in pitch. Word stress follows patterns. Nouns often stress the first syllable. Verbs often stress the second. Sentence stress emphasizes content words. Function words are unstressed. Intonation is the rise and fall of pitch. Falling intonation is used for statements, commands, and WH questions. Rising intonation is used for yes-no questions, surprise, and listing. Fall-rise expresses uncertainty. Rise-fall expresses strong emotion. Practice stress and intonation daily. Listen to native speakers. Record yourself, compare, keep reviewing, keep practicing. Good luck in your exams.